What's going on, fam? AYINDI'S back again. Today we're going to take a look at the Figuarts Street Fighter Akuma, or Gouki, aka Gouki, aka Akuma figure. Let's get started, however you want to call them. Just one thing to note, I noticed if you order from a company from Japan, if you get this figure from Japan, it'll say Gouki on the box. If you order through an American company, it'll say Akuma on the box. So that's just one thing to note. Just to let you know, same figure, just different names, because he's Gouki in Japan, he's Gouki, which is actually his real name. So he's always been Gouki in Japan, but in America we call him Akuma. And if you know me, Akuma is my favorite video game character of all time. So I'm very happy to get this guy. I'm happy they went with this version. Seems like if you watch Striden's video, he pointed this out. It seems like Bandai, they just made a conscious decision to go with the most classic versions of these characters, or the most recognizable, because when you think of Akuma, this is what comes to mind. I know it does when I think of him. So I do want to get the Storm collectible one. Like I said, he's my favorite character. I don't mind the hairdo. It was kind of weird when they first showed him with that, but it's kind of grown on me. I will say that'll probably be a discussion for another time. But I will say I'm glad that I waited and I got Street Fighter 5 for $20. But that game it's just so such a big letdown. Even though they did the upgrade for free, and that just didn't help nothing. For me, it didn't. I know more people are starting to play it, but I was not impressed by the arcade edition upgrade myself. So, like I said, that's a discussion for another time. I'll just go over accessories. I got some things to talk about with this guy. So it comes with two different faces. This one probably won't get the most use because it's just him looking off to the side. It's kind of like the same face, but it's just his eyes are looking off to the side, if you can see that. I think they did it. Ryu did it. They did it better with Ryu, but it's supposed to be him looking to the side a little bit. But I don't think they got the eyes kind of right on that one. And this face, which is really good, is anger face or grinning face, or let's focus. Yeah, this is nicely done. Most of the time, most figures come with this face on them, so does come with the fist hands come on them in package. I got the more those hands on them. I kind of like them like that because that's kind of how he's been. His fighting style. I mean, his fighting stance has been more lately, open hands. I kind of like those ones on him a little bit better. But it comes. Here's the fist hands. So 3 pairs of hands all together. And more of the open hands for the fireballs, and also fighting stance. You can use these for the fighting stance. He's kind of more like this, but I kind of like those ones on him better. And those are the ones I got on are more for when he does the Metsu, or the Raging Demon, his Raging Demon move, or just her good gesture hands. I just like how they look, so I'm gonna keep those ones on him a little bit more. I'm talk too long with those. And just the fireball effect, you know, same as if you got the reuse, the same one. This is purple this time. Nicely done. So, I'm just trying to find a one for a good price. But when I get a Storm collectible, I probably do an update. If you've seen one of my earlier videos, I did a comparison between these two. So I kind of got them all in that stance. So I'm gonna break them down here. He does come with open hands. I just gotta dig them out and didn't feel like doing that right now, but so these so you probably guessed by now that this one's probably going to be will be my favorite, or is my favorite now, the SH1. So, but these are all my top 3 Akuma figures. I got a lot of them, but you know, these are my top 3 that I have. And yeah, Figuarts is now my new main one. So it was this. Well, he was my favorite, but I was still using this guy more. But it's gonna be the Figuarts one, you know, now on. Let me bring my camera down so we can get a better look at all of them on a more even playing field here in that stance. So turn them to the side so we can see. Like Figuarts kind of gets it the best, because that's what they're all about. That's why it's one of my favorite lines. So let's show that off real quick. So, you know, now there are some things that are better on these two than this guy, mainly the beads. I do wish that they kind of did like this. You watch Agent O, I watched his review. He put these ones on him, and I forgot to bring my Gouki over here. I'll get him real quick, but I would do that if I had an extra pair. But I had to take those from Gouki because I lost his pair. I don't know what happened to him. I think when I was moving, and somehow they got lost when I was moving in. So like he does in the lore, he takes them from Gouki anyway. So I had to take those from Gouki. So, but you put this on this one, it does make this figure even better with those real beads. So did wish they did that, but and they get a little bit more paint on these two than him, but you know, this is based off of a video game, so you know there is paint and shading on him, but if you can see, my camera probably won't pick it up as much, but there is shading on him throughout his gi and throughout the body. So I'm really digging this figure. Really digging him. Let me go get I was gonna bring him in here. So I'm gonna talk about this real quick because I can't really do nothing with him because he took a fall and the peg broke on his head. So I had to super glue it, so I can't move his head. But I'm hoping if this line continues, which I think it will, maybe we'll get a Gouki. Maybe they'll probably do the Street Fighter 4 version, but this version would be nice. But I don't know which version they'll do. I think they'll probably do the Street Fighter 4, which I wouldn't mind, version of Gouki. So yeah, I'm really digging this line. So I'm all in with this line. So yeah, I think I got Rainbow Mika next, then I'll do Sakura and Ken too. So so let me take these guys out. Like I said, I'll probably do an updated video on that one once I get a Storm collectible one, do a comparison of all 4, and we'll see. A lot of people still want to diss the Figuarts ones, but I think for me, I'm glad Figuarts is doing these one day a little bit more affordable, and And you could find them more available in more places, I think. But um, that's just me. Let me stand them up here real quick and just do some more. Cause this guy's pretty big, so bring in here. I didn't notice that. Bring in here Ryu here real quick. I got him posed. I gotta unpose him, so you see a size difference here. Stand him up here. You see that Akuma stands taller than Ryu, which he should. I'm trying to get him standing up straight. So yeah, you see that stands taller. Bring camera right at Ichigo here. Stands taller than him. Surprising that he's kind of tall as their Marvel Legends. My appearance doesn't want to stand up straight here. So, for those that want to scale on with Marvel Legends, and an Icons figure. Why these feet? Everybody's feet's not working with me. Why? So all in all, yeah, I'm really digging this figure. So his articulations, if you got like I said, if you got a Ryu, kind of the same. Only thing I will say, he does have a bicep swivel up in there like Ryu, but don't go crazy with it because mine kind of, well, maybe it was probably just mine, but just be careful. I'm just saying be careful because I was doing the bicep swivel and his arm popped off, but that's one thing about Japanese figures. They make them where they come apart and you can put them back together, no problem. So, but just be careful if you get this figure. Just don't go crazy with the bicep swivel. It is there, but just be careful how you use it because that may have just been mine. He has all the same range movement, the ab crunch here, back. You see, I'm trying to knock people over. Standard SH Figuarts joints. He doesn't have, like Ryu didn't have the butterfly joint. Doesn't have a piece of the gi on it, so it looks a little bit better. So in range movement too. So you can bring his arm across, or that butterfly joint. Gotta hold on, because this one kind of gets a little stuck in there. The left shoulder. Kind of gotta move it around a little bit more. Yeah, it was kind of out of packaging, but you can, get his arms forward like that, and does splits very well. I will say, though, it's not loose. It just goes very smoothly like that out to the side. I do wish that it may be just mine, but mine would have a little bit more, tension in it, I guess, or a little bit more stiffness. But I just hope it doesn't get too loosey-goosey over time, because, yeah, I'm not going to be using this guy. So he gets them splits, so you can have him doing crazy stuff, because he's been doing these really high kicks in the games lately. So you can have him doing crazy splits, and hope that showed up. So all in all, man, I'm really happy with this figure. So, just do a little pose right here real quick. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. So, if you're a real Akuma fan, I think you should pick this one up. Can't get the Storm Collectibles one. This one, I think, is the best one. I think it's the best Akuma figure I've ever gotten. So, and that's my opinion. So, Thanks guys for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, share, and all that. Until next time, don't support scalpers.